If there is one thing Disney CEO Bob Iger does not like, it is heat. Yes, last year, as attendance was down at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, Bob Iger blamed the extremely hot summer for low attendance. But as it turns out, Disney's next theme park is going into an even hotter place than Orlando, Florida. That's right, it's going to Abu Dhabi, where the average temperature in the summer gets to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. And apparently Disney can't take the heat because they're going indoors. Folks, whether you are indoors or outdoors while you are watching this, we invite you to relax, get comfortable, sit back, click that like button, because you're in for a treat as we learn how Disney will try and cheat their way out of the heat that they have to beat so they don't meet defeat at their new park in Abu Dhabi. You may have heard that Disney is building a brand new theme park, and you may have heard that it's not in the United States. They're not adding a park to Walt Disney World. Plenty of space to do so. They're not adding a park at Disneyland. No, they are going to the Middle East, to Abu Dhabi, one of the hottest places on the entire planet. So, how do you solve the problem of building an outdoor theme park in this incredibly hot 105-degree heat with humidity that feels like 120, 125? Well, you do it by building the park mostly indoors. That's right. Abu Dhabi, the brand new Disney theme park there, is apparently going to be built mostly indoors. This will make it a very different park than the rest of the Disney theme parks. Let's get this on the screen for you to see out of thatparkplace.com. This is a VIP article, so you're going to need to become a VIP member of That Park Place if you want to read this for yourself in full. Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be mostly indoors to battle the heat of the desert. And this is by Mr. Marvin Montanaro. There is the concept art for the Abu Dhabi theme park. However, I don't think that concept art is going to look very much like the actual park, because as you see, it kind of looks like a Bob Ross watercolor. Initial drawings from Disney lately have changed so much. The concept art has, like, to what you actually get, just totally different things. So it looks as though Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be primarily indoors. When Disney announces plans to construct a brand new theme park in Abu Dhabi, heads turned around the world. And not just because of the surprise location, while speculation continues to swirl about what Disney might bring to Yas Island, one question loomed larger than all the rest. How exactly do you build a Disneyland in one of the hottest places on Earth? Thanks to the Morale Group CEO Mohammed Abdallah Al-Zabi, we now have at least one clear answer. You take it indoors. And while they're doing this, I understand, but here's a question while you're watching the video that you can contemplate and maybe answer down below in the comments. Do we want to go to a Disneyland if it's all indoors? I mean, I like the pavilions at Epcot, but I also like the fact that it's indoors, outdoors, changing weather, a lot of different things. I wonder how it affects the immersion. Let us know down in the comments, please. But let us continue the article from That Park Place, a theme park for the desert. Speaking on Dubai Eye, Zabi made it clear that this will be a very different kind of Disneyland for the ones families know in Anaheim, Paris, or Tokyo. While concept art released by Disney showed a blend of outdoor and indoor spaces, Zabi didn't mince words when addressing the climate challenges of the region. As you know, we have done all of our theme parks indoors, so Disney will be an indoor theme park. I mean, he said that's as blatant as it gets. It's not an outdoor theme park. It is an indoor theme park. Now there's a picture of Cinderella's castle outdoors, and kind of what families would expect going to Disneyland. Apparently, this is going to be very, very different. Very, very different. And I'm very, very curious. And if you're watching this and you want to comment during the video, that's fine. Let us know. Is it something that you would even want to go to? Are you that big of a Disney fan? I'm curious. That's not a slip. Zaabi is referring to Morale's other Yas Island ventures like Warner Brothers World and Ferrari World, which are almost entirely climate-controlled indoor parks. Given that summer highs in Abu Dhabi can easily reach 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, dear Lord, can you imagine what the heat index is on that? 115 probably feels like 130. Oh, you're going to boil just being out there. It's one of those places where you park your car, and if you want to cook some eggs, just throw them on the car and then they cook. Great. So it makes sense. The same philosophy would apply to Disney's foray into the UAE. But just how indoor do they mean when they say Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be indoors? Concept art hints at a hybrid. While Zabi's statement seems definitive, a closer look at Disney's sparse concept art and a recent interview with Disney Experience's chairman, Josh D'Amaro, suggests the answer may be more nuanced. Speaking to CNBC, D'Amaro described the new park as incredibly ambitious in terms of the architecture, noting the integration of both indoor and outdoor spaces. One of the standout features, its unique waterfront location. It's a stunning location. The ability to pull water into the resort in a way we've never done before, D'Amaro said. From the look of things, Disneyland Abu Dhabi may take inspiration from parks like Tokyo Disney Sea, with water features used to enhance the experience and create cooler microclimates in limited outdoor areas. Expect shaded walkways, retractable roofing, air-conditioned queues, and potentially even outdoor facades masking large indoor ride buildings. The timeline is aggressive. Though no groundbreaking date has been announced, both Iger and Zaabi seem to imply that this is not a decades away concept. During Disney's recent earnings call, CEO Bob Iger called Abu Dhabi a perfect location for Disney's expansion, noting the city's booming tourism infrastructure and capacity for large-scale development. I want to talk a little bit about the waterfront location. If Disney's so big on pulling water into the park, why on earth would they want to get rid of so much water at the flagship park in the entire planet? And that is the Magic Kingdom. Again, Disney shows its massive, massive hypocrisy as a company. Yeah, sure. When somebody else is fitting the bill, they have no problem bringing water into the park. But when Disney has to foot the bill, they'll just erase all water and all of Americana from their flagship park in Frontierland, bulldozing rivers of America and paving it over with a dirt track that nobody's asking for. I have a huge issue with this. I don't know if you do. If you do, please comment below and let us know. Do you have an issue with Disney's hypocrisy on removing something iconic from the Magic Kingdom in the form of a huge river, Rivers of America, and the beautiful water feature that it is, the relaxation that allows from the busy part of the park to a part where you can go over and just relax and hang for a while? I have an issue with the hypocrisy. If you have an issue with the hypocrisy, or if you don't, let us know in the comments below. But let's get this back on the screen and continue. On CNBC, Iger confirmed that while the project is still more than 5 years away from welcoming guests, Abu Dhabi moves fast with morale's deep pockets and a lack of construction laws and protocols that the U.S. has. Don't be surprised if concrete pours sooner rather than later. Let's talk about that for just a minute, because there's an interesting concept here. Morale uses a very different labor standard than the United States. Let's just put it this way. In the United States, people working for a construction company are called employees. They have a different name in working for Morale. Some of the construction employees would not necessarily be called employees over in Morale, but something that probably rhymes with the word raves. And raves are party-like, but the word that I'm talking about is not very party-like. That's all I'm saying. So that would be another thing I'd love you to comment on. How do you feel about that condition, the condition of the workers over there who are going to build this park? Very interesting. Very interesting. What we still don't know, Disney hasn't yet confirmed what intellectual properties will be at the heart of Disneyland Abu Dhabi, indoors or out. nor what kind of resort hotels or additional experiences might accompany the theme park. Given the secrecy around the project, much remains speculative. We also don't have a finalized location beyond Yas Island itself, though the inclusion of a waterfront and indoor outdoor integration may help narrow down the search. But it also raises some tough questions about energy use, creative direction, labor issues. Again, comment below about those labor issues, and whether Disney is making the right call as it charts unfamiliar territory halfway across the world in a place that directly contradicts the company's stated very far leftist values. Yeah, it's totally goes against the company's values, things that they celebrate, especially here in the month of June, those types of values that we're talking about. I mean, to build in Abu Dhabi, the level of hypocrisy that this company goes to is just a step up from where they've been before. And they've been pretty hypocritical on a number of things. Let us know your thoughts on the whole Abu Dhabi project, the labor issues, the location, the heat. Should it be indoors or outdoors? All of this. Would you even care to go to a project like this? Let us know down below in the comments before you go out the door. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, thank you indeed. I am so interested in hearing your thoughts on this particular one. Please leave those, and please do leave a like on this video. We really appreciate that. It really helps us get out to a lot more people. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the channel and do click that notification bell. When you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm and you'll get notified of all of our uploads here at Follow the Bradleys Fun. Once again, thank you so much for coming in today, and until next time, we will see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.